Alright, I like what you got there. Let me show you what I got. Check this out. Bring the bass line. Hey yo, shut it down.
These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, never gotta roll with ice. Generations caught up, look how things will switch. People they're quick, now they wanna move at the bits. Boy wanna go to bitch, nah. Cool, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, never gotta roll with ice. Cool, these brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, never gotta roll with ice. Generations caught up, look how things will switch. People they're quick, now they wanna move at the bits. Boy wanna go to bitch, no.
Hello traders, this is Rich with BringWithTheMarkets.com. Today is June 20th, 2025. I hope you all did well in the market today. Already done. Kind of had a funny morning. Let's go ahead and get into it. Kind of like analyze first grade shit. A lot of traders, a lot of people, a lot of organizations talk about very basic shit. It's just very basic. So let's go ahead and analyze it. Okay, here we are on the Quantower platform, trading take profit trader. The other account doesn't show up, so I'll go ahead and do a photo of it and bring it up in this video. But what we have here is I had these flip days here, and I thought I already had these done. I thought I flipped them out already. 3 accounts that are getting ready to go to pro, but I thought I had 5 days in them already. And actually, when I woke up this morning, I noticed that they were still negative, but they were negative a little bit less. You know, -8, -7, -4, or +10 or whatever. It was interesting because I went to Top Step. I put it in the payout yesterday for Top Step. I went to the computer and it said they had already deducted the money out, but fuck, I was locked out for the day because I don't want anything to happen overnight, right? And I'm trying to wiggle my way. You know, if I lock out all day, it seems like they take the money out. None of this is factual in the sense that I don't know if it's computer generated or not, but I've tried to lock out an hour after the open, you know, through the night, hour after the open, and then when I get here, I'm hoping them to take it out so I can trade. It appears that prior to the open, they take the money out. And then I went and got Starbucks. I didn't check Take Profit Trader. I came back and I thought, I'll check Take Profit Trader's website. Then all of a sudden I noticed that I had 2 pro accounts that were pending. By the time those generated and got up, within seconds after that, I was able to get in the market. I understood where the market was going. I had another pro account up here, and I'll show it to you once I get into it. This account here made $4,218 in this account, and I'll take a payout on this one because it's a daily payout. This is a $50,000 account. The other account was it was up $1,600. No big deal, $1,600. I needed $2,000 for the buffer, and then anything over that I could withdraw. Problem, and they do an 80-20 split. So I was trading that other one, and all of a sudden I started to get bigger and bigger, and I can't pull it up on here, otherwise I would, but I was hitting it short, and I wanted to push for 10 grand or over on the other account. Kept pushing hard, and then I had one green candle go against me with the full stack, knocked me out of the market on the spread, left me with minus $127. But I was positive in the P&L by $14, which is nothing. I want you to follow me on this. I was positive $14 on the P&L. The spread minus 127, and ended up losing that account. Let me share that photo with you, and we'll go from there. The pro account ending in 485, minus 127. Now remember, this is a intraday drawdown. When you have size and an intraday drawdown, you really have to finesse the market. You have to be on top of your game. You really have to have that skill in the sense of being very precise. Executions need to be quick, need to be precise, and need to be deadly. Anything that goes against you, you are probably risking your account or your trade itself. Like I said, I was hitting it southbound. I knew where price was going. I was right where price was going, and I wanted more and more and more. I had a good week. I was up. Looking back hindsight, it would have been a hell of a day if it just wasn't for that one freaking candle, and I get it. Yes, if it's not just that one candle. Like I said, I already made $4,200 in one account and got a green candle pull back on me as I was hitting it short. It ticked me out. Ticked me off. And I'm not upset about it. Once again, we'll go ahead and look at the performance, and we'll go ahead and talk about that in depth, about what people talk about. Okay, so here we are. This is the Rhythmic Paper Trading Chicago area performance. Those words really mean nothing other than Rhythmic. It's a data feed performance area showing these accounts. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about. Today, you see down here at the bottom, the $14 account ending in 485. That's $14, right? So trade P&L was green, okay? But the net P&L was negative 127, all right? And trade count, I had 280 trades. I was pounding the market with this account. And precisely, just pounding the shit out of it. 180 trades, losing trades 97. So my hit rate on this one was 63.83. I had big positions in which brought this win rate down, right? And I lost 34. So even though I had a 63.83 win rate on this account, size is what got me out of the market. Okay, so leverage. So when people talk about win rate, you know, and all this bullshit, it's how many trades did you actually execute? okay? Because that's where you really get into the numbers. And everyone always wants to talk, well, you have to win more than you lose. Huh? No shit. I mean, it's first grade communication, right? If we go up to the top account here, where it says 4,321, I had 103 in commissions, and my net P&L for the day on that account was 4,218. I had 207 trades count, according to their records. I'm not sitting here counting because I don't give a shit. Winning trades, 204. Losing trades, 3. Only 3 losing trades in there deep as shit, in and out of the market. 204 trades, 98.55% win rate. Almost 100% win rate on 204 executions, okay? So if we take both of those accounts and we come up here and average that, 77.14 win rate, right? You have all of these people, and in my humble opinion, it's first grade shit when people try to analyze all of these statistics. Because if someone's taking thousands and thousands and thousands of trades and has a high, very extremely high win rate, that ought to tell you something. You can decide yourself. Do the math.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
When you have people that just take one trade, and I'm not knocking anyone down. I'm talking about a skill, traders, a fucking skill.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
When you have people take one trade a day, maybe one trade a day, maybe 2 or 3 trades a week, and say that they are profitable. Say they're profitable. And if that's their gig, no problem. And those traders think that less is more. And really, no, that's not true. The better skill you have, the more you can do. The better skill you have, the more successful you're going to be. The better skill you have, the bigger and better rewards you can have in a shorter amount of time. Fact. Look at compounding. Look at Einstein's quote.
Here we go again.
I like Einstein. I agree with him 100%. Stay in your lane as a trader. Plenty and plenty of opportunities for everyone to reap the rewards of the market. It is not trader versus trader. It is trader versus the market. So as you can see here on this information, trade count today was 503, 388 winning trades, 110, and this is from Rhythmic. But let's get into the basics. Like I said, I'm not going to teach on YouTube. My experience in the market, the hours that I spent in the market, the history that I have with trading, educational courses that I purchased to see what they knew that I didn't know were very basic. Unfortunately, people turn to gambling because that basic course, like I said, I'm in the mastermind club at OTA. You know, it's a pretty penny to get in there. They have an educational course all over the place, different indices, forex, options, all this stuff, whatever you want. They teach you trading, yes, absolutely. I'm not saying anything negative about them whatsoever. And I get what I pay for, always. So I have to take responsibility. I don't blame somebody because their course is not what I thought it was. That's the risk that I take, right? My sole opinion's not going to make a difference. My data of tens of thousands and 20s of thousands of trades, and I say tens and 20s, it's a fucking shitload. And I wish I had it. I wish I had the number and the hours that I spent in the market. So all of that information is data, all of it. Platforms, MT4, 5, you name all the platforms, E-Trade, Schwab, I mean, you name them, I've probably been there. Except the offshore accounts and stuff like that. Offshore accounts or trading platforms or things of that nature. Your field orders and everything else. What you see on the chart is not what you get. For example, if you're trying to buy at 100, they may get you in at 50, and you would think, oh, you should be in profit, but you're not. You're not in profit. You're negative, right, from the spread. But so, having taken thousands and thousands and thousands of trades, then you really don't understand what I'm trying to explain to you. But I tell the mentees and I teach the mentees how to trade in the market, why we trade in the market, and why we do the things that we do. We look for the weakest hand in the market. And once we see the weakest hand in the market, then we go ahead and execute that trade. It is that simple. But you have to put in the work. If you're not willing to put in the work, and this goes for anyone and everyone, including the mentees, you know? I say hours and hours and hours and hours and thousands and thousands and thousands of times, put in the work on a still chart. Put in the work. If you think you got it, you don't. Do more. Never quit. Never fucking give up. Because each and every day that you practice on a still chart, each and every day you take trades in a live market, in a demo, after you have a skill. That's key. After you believe you have a skill. All of that will stay with you for life, and you will get better each and every day. If you go in there and mix gambling habits, support and resistance habits, impulsive behavior habits, it's not going to work. Trading is a professional sport, and it always will be, and it always was a professional sport. When have you ever heard any trader tell you trading is a professional sport? It's not labeled as such, but it needs to be treated like it's a professional sport. You have to have a skill in order to trade. Everyone's skill level is different. The more trades you take, the more practice that you do, the more work you put in, the better you get. It's a fact. That's a fact. Think about it. Just because you might call this trade an A+ setup, I don't call trades A+ setup. I take advantage of the market each and every day. It takes me seconds, minutes to take advantage of the market. I turn on the chart, I can get in within seconds if I see the market and what it's doing and if it's the time to get in or not. I know that immediately. I understand the market that well. I know immediately if I should get in that market. When that screen pops up, boom, that's because I've trained my eyes. I have trained my eyes. My eyes will not lie to me. If you walk outside and you see your neighbor's car and they drive a white car, and you walk outside and you see a yellow car, probably know it's not theirs with a high probability, right? But your eyes are not going to lie to you. And that's where trading comes from. Your eyes, and it's learned behavior. You must be able to study over and over again and learn the appropriate way to approach the market. Don't follow the herd. The herd is 95% not profitable. The education sucks. I tell you this all the time. I'm not just making this shit up. Education, the trading education out there, and I haven't taken everything. That doesn't mean 100% of it sucks. But what I am telling you, a whole hell of 99% of it sucks. But what I am telling you is 99% of that shit sucks. Why? Why can I say that? Look at the profitability. Look at the success rate. I mean, you're just as smart as I am. I believe that. I'm no different than you. I put in the work. I don't believe I'm smarter than somebody else. I just can back up my skill, right? And when you can back up your skill, then you try to offer and you try to give other people pointers. And if they can follow the math and they can understand that somebody's taken tens of thousands of trades, you may want to fucking listen.
Hell yeah!
But it's up to you whether you listen or not. Doesn't matter to me. Because those who do listen are going to get ahead in life. Absolutely. They're going to gain a skill. And wherever that leads them, that's up to them. If they never give up and they continue to practice, they will get better each and every day. How could you not get better each and every day, traders? I'll tell you how. When you're doing the wrong shit, when you're following gamblers, when they're telling you that price is going to turn because it's reaching a high or low, or a break of structure. If you're studying the wrong shit, how are you going to get better? And when I say wrong, very, very low probability, okay? Low probability. Well, what does that equal? Do the math. Trading is math. Life is math. Everything is a calculated risk. Calculated. Successful people, successful traders take calculated risks. That's a fact. Their eyes see something that they've studied over and over and over again. It's in their brain. They cannot unsee it, but the only people that can teach that are those with the skill. Otherwise, you get very basic information. Think about it, traders. Think about what I'm saying. You get very basic information if someone is just educating you just on the surface. How do you know what level they're at? Ask them, how many trades have you taken? Show us something. How many trades? Not that you have to check everyone, like, oh, he's required to do this, she's required to do that. You know what? They're not required to fucking do anything. They don't have to show you anything, but you have to decide. If they don't want to show you, you make the decision. You should be able to see if they're pumping the fucking trades out or not. You should see if they're posting daily like what I'm doing, and I may not post ever again. It's my decision. I may not make a YouTube video again. It's my decision. I don't do it because somebody wants me to. I do whatever the hell I want. But I know one thing. I'm on the chart each and every day. And I'm not sitting here like 10 hours a day right now on a chart, trying to figure out my way, but I look at it. It's a language. We speak to each other in a good way. But it's very dangerous for me to look at a chart, especially if I don't have an account up that I'm trading. I'll sit here and trade all day long, and I don't want to do that. I want to get back to the community. That's why I'm here. I am only here to get back to the community. Nothing else. That's it. Just to get back to the community and change one life at a time. Change one life at a time. And if it's 5, great. I did my part. I don't need thousands and thousands and get on here and say, oh, I was not profitable for an entire fucking year, and I've trained thousands of people that are profitable.
Hell yeah!
Traders, think about it. Those who fucking believe this bullshit, get out of trading. Just get out. Don't be gullible. Don't chase the fucking cars, the watches, the Lambos. Don't chase that shit. If you have a skill, you'll be able to get what you want. It's the skill first. This is a skill first channel. It's not about posting rewards. It's the skill. Why do you think I show the trades? This is a skill first channel. And those who follow me, I only hope that they want a skill and not the rewards. The rewards is going to follow, okay? They will follow. I assure you of that. The rewards will follow. Work on your skill. Get the appropriate education, mentorship, a coach, someone who can back their shit up. It's not about the money. It's a skill. Nobody has to post $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. Post the fucking skill.
Yeah.